The stark desert sun beats down, baking the desolate landscape. Miles of ochre-colored earth stretch in every direction, punctuated only by the skeletal remains of scrub brush and the silent, watchful presence of distant mesas. It's the kind of place that swallows secrets, a place where a person can disappear without a trace. This is where Devonte Richardson's story ends, at least as far as we know. But where it began, and how it ended up here, remains a mystery that has haunted the true crime community for years. Devonte Richardson was a man of dreams, a man with ambition, a man with a plan. Details about his life are scarce, a common thread in many true crime narratives that leave us yearning for more intimate glimpses into the lives of the missing. What we do know is that he was on a journey, a quest to chase his hopes, a pursuit that ultimately led him into the abyss of the unknown. His destination? One can only speculate, but the promise of that destination was the fuel for his journey, a beacon drawing him across vast distances. Devonte was described by those who knew him as a bright, driven individual, someone with a knack for creative endeavors and a clear vision for his future. He was not someone prone to rash decisions, which makes his final journey all the more perplexing. Friends recall his meticulous nature, his passion for digital art, and a budding interest in speculative fiction, painting a picture of a thoughtful, forward-thinking young man poised for success. He possessed a quiet intensity, a way of absorbing the world around him and translating it into vibrant digital canvases. The central mystery, and the reason we're drawn to the Devonte Richardson case, is his sudden and unexplained disappearance. He set off on a road trip, heading to a meeting. He was purportedly meeting his buddy. This is where the story takes a sharp, almost unbelievable turn, because the purported buddy may have been none other than the renowned, controversial, and highly visible figure, Kanye West. This potential connection, even if unconfirmed, adds a layer of mind-boggling complexity and intrigue to an already baffling case. Was this a casual meeting between friends, perhaps a meeting of minds in the creative sphere? A professional engagement, a collaboration on a project? Or, as the chilling silence surrounding Devonte's fate suggests, was it something far more sinister? The allure of this potential connection, however unsubstantiated, has fueled endless speculation, drawing in those fascinated by the intersection of celebrity and tragedy. The journey began sometime in 2020. The precise date is blurred by the passage of time and the frustrating lack of concrete information that often plagues cases without immediate leads. However, the stark reality remains. Devonte Richardson left his home with a destination in mind, a meeting point etched into his plans. He was driving, presumably alone, and that journey led him away from familiar surroundings, into the embrace of the open road and the promise of something significant. His destination, the meeting with his buddy, remains largely unknown, a phantom objective. All that remains as a chilling testament to his last known whereabouts is his abandoned vehicle. The terrain where the car was found is not just a backdrop. It's an active participant in the mystery. These haul roads are not for the faint of heart or the casual explorer. They are industrial arteries of heavy machinery and relentless extraction, leading deep into the operational heart of the mining complexes that scar this arid expanse. The sheer isolation and remoteness of these routes amplify the sense of unease, painting a picture of a place designed to be hidden, to be forgotten. The vastness of the search area, coupled with the complexity of the terrain, explains the initial lack of immediate information about Devonte's whereabouts, a silence that only served to deepen the public's concern. The surrounding community, if it can even be called that, consists of hardy souls accustomed to the harsh realities of mining and ranching. Yet, even for them, the silence that descended upon Devonte's case was unnerving. Initial search efforts, hampered by the unforgiving environment and limited resources, focused on the immediate vicinity of the abandoned vehicle, a stark red Ford Explorer, its doors ajar as if its occupant had vanished mid-thought. Investigators meticulously scoured the dusty tracks, their boots kicking up plumes of ochre, their eyes scanning for any sign, any disturbance in the otherwise immutable landscape. The desert's indifferent expanse seemed to mock their efforts, vast and silent, guarding its secrets fiercely. The current status of the case is chillingly simple, yet profoundly devastating. It is unsolved. Devonte Richardson remains missing. His fate shrouded. The lack of closure is a palpable wound, a constant ache for his family and friends who have been left to navigate the agonizing terrain of not knowing. The absence of answers allows the mind to wander, to fill the void with a torrent of speculation, fear, and profound grief. His story has become a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the immense, often terrifying, power of the unknown. The emotional toll on his loved ones is immeasurable. The holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries are not markers of joy, but painful reminders of his absence. Their hope, though tested by time, remains a flickering ember, fueled by the slim possibility of a breakthrough. Investigators have, at various points, explored leads ranging from potential runaways to more sinister scenarios, but each avenue has ultimately led to a dead end, leaving the case stubbornly preserved in the annals of unsolved mysteries. The impact of Devonte's disappearance extends far beyond the immediate grief of his loved ones. It serves as a stark and unsettling reminder of the inherent vulnerabilities of human existence. It is a chilling testament to the fact that a person can simply vanish, leaving behind only an abandoned vehicle, a silent witness to their last moments, and a myriad of unanswered questions that ripple outward. His story continues to resonate with true crime enthusiasts, igniting a sense of shared human connection as we collectively seek answers, as we try to make sense of the senseless. The case serves as a somber reminder of our own mortality, our own inherent vulnerability, and the vital importance of cherishing every fleeting moment. The vast, indifferent expanse of the desert seems to amplify this feeling, as if nature itself is a silent participant in the mystery, holding its breath with us. The psychological impact of the case also warrants deep consideration. What were the motivations behind Devonte's trip? What were the reasons for meeting this particular buddy, especially one with such a significant public profile? And crucially, what were the circumstances that led to his disappearance? Did he go willingly, perhaps anticipating a fruitful encounter? Was he lured to this remote location under false pretenses? Was it a tragic accident, a misstep in the desolate landscape? Or was there foul play involved, a dark intent lurking beneath the surface of a planned meeting? The endless possibilities fuel the imagination, keeping the mystery intensely alive and drawing us further into the enigma. The case encourages us to explore the depths of human behavior, to ponder the choices made and the consequences that follow, especially when faced with the profound mystery of the unknown. The silence of the desert mirrors the silence of the unanswered questions, creating an unsettling atmosphere that draws us deeper into the enigma. The wind rustling through the parched scrub brush seems to carry whispers of what might have been, of conversations never had, and of a future cruelly extinguished. The case of Devonte Richardson, though frustratingly lacking in concrete details, stands as a poignant and deeply human story. It is a narrative that stays with you, a story that provokes a deep sense of empathy for the missing man and the immeasurable pain experienced by those who loved him and continue to hold on to hope. The vast emptiness of the desert, the silent witness of the abandoned car, and the deafening silence of unanswered questions create an atmosphere of suspense and intrigue that keeps his story alive in the hearts and minds of those who follow the world of true crime. His disappearance echoes with a primal fear, the sudden, unexplained absence of a human being, leaving nothing but an empty space and a lingering question mark that hovers over the desolate landscape. The case of Devonte Richardson is a somber reminder of our shared mortality and the enduring, often unsettling power of the unknown. It is a tale that continues to haunt us, a tragic story that reminds us that even in the vastness of our interconnected world, someone can still disappear without a trace, swallowed by the silence and the sands of time. The wind whispering through the scrub brush seems to carry his unspoken story, a perpetual lament in this forgotten corner of the world.